Welcome back to Man Across New Horizons. I'm dear darling. Shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today, as I feel like I'm sitting in a very weird position. Hold on, let me adjust this. Gotta get your desk ergonomics correct, otherwise, you know, back problems or something in later life, or current life, depending how things go. So yes, sit up straight if you're not. Or if you don't want to, then I guess if you're lying down, but you can't really sit up straight. You know, if you're lying down, just, you know, continue doing your thing. You seem to have your own vibe worked out there, so don't listen to me. But anyway... hello there everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow, it's 2:42 PM on Saturday, March 20th, 2021. Nothing to really speak of today, which just means we have another very relaxing day in Animal Crossing. Well, I suppose every day is quite relaxing. Of doing, I don't know what. Of course, today being Saturday, KK Cider is visiting. We don't have a campsite visitor, and we just got stuff to farm, so I guess we'll start conversations very early. And by very early, I mean I'm trying to think what to even talk about. Oh, apparently we ordered a load of floor lights. Oh no, I do remember doing this. This is for the festival area, isn't it? And we might need more depending on how the things shake up, but we wanted an illuminated walkway. Well, got distracted immediately, which is a great start to the episode. Anyway, I don't know what's going on today. According to Google Doodles, at least, which is how I get most of my news, today is the first day of spring in the Northern Hemisphere. What does that mean? I don't really know. I'm not really sure how that's decided, but I've already had this whole conversation of how do we decide when a season is a season, so, you know, maybe let's not go down that entire lengthy topic of discussion again. We already have KK Coral, sorry. So we don't need to do that. Yeah. First day of spring. Spring equinox. Is that a thing? That is a thing. I don't know what that is. Not now, probably. But no. Is that sort of thing where I expect to just like look outside my window and then see a load of baby birds or something singing? Why does my sound feel so quiet? Is it always this quiet? I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't really know what's going on. Yeah, I expect to see like baby birds or something, baby animals out in the fields or something, signifying the start of spring. But of course, not really something which is going on. Where should we put these lights? Probably the first one should be about here, like just before, or maybe in line. No, just before the first festival. Furniture items go. Yeah, instead it's just incredibly gloomy, incredibly cold right now, which is, you know, typical British weather and typical cause for small talk. Or sorry, topic for small talk conversations. I say cause for, but I mean, I guess kind of. Oh, I guess we can't really see how nice this looks during the daytime. Excuse me. A very annoying thing with floor items is you can't push and pull them. So you better damn hope you get them in the correct position the first time through. Do we want them all the way down? I'm not really sure, but we should have ordered more floor lights while we're at it, because they are quite nice. And then maybe one day I'll be big enough so you can't hurt me. No, one day we'll get the other colours of floor lights and we can have a nice little rainbow walkway down into the summer festival area. But for now we'll just sort of leave it as is, because I mean, we don't really have much of an option. We've only got the pure white one. Apparently we've got a Nook Mart mission. It's been a while since we got one of these. A regular one, shop to it. For buying things on Nook Shopping. Always on Bigwig. Oh, we also have a Redeem Nook Miles mission. We should have got a little ticket while we're at the terminal, but we can't anymore. It's strange how we can do Nook Shopping on the phone, but we can't do the Nook Miles stuff on the phone. But I guess that requires printing something out, so that's probably why we don't have that sort of thing. So I've just explained it to myself in that short little time. I don't know, what else comes with the start of spring? Birds flying. No, wait, what's that TFT quote? Birds singing. No, grass grows something, and brother, I hurt people. I can't remember it. I kind of, you know, ruined the entire impact of it, but, you know, if you conceptually got what I meant, how on earth did we get an orange rose? Well, goodbye, shovel. Hardly New Year. guess I'll go head over to Nooks and go buy another one. Yeah, no flowers. I guess a load of flowers grow, except for we don't really see many flowers growing in the fields nearby. Actually, back in where I used to live, there used to always be daffodils around this time of year. Well, maybe not this time, maybe more. Maybe more like halfway into April. There always used to be like daffodils springing up everywhere. Is my sound just really quiet? Oh yes, I forgot. I turned down my volume. Not my volume on my computer. Turned down my volume on my external. Why am I here? I was not paying attention to what I was doing, but I suppose while we're here, we might as well get a Nook Mile ticket. I have like an external audio device, and I turned down the sound on that because I started recording next series that's coming after Spiritfarer. I did that yesterday. It's very amusing. I'm not gonna lie. It's hopefully you'll all equally find out as amusing. And yes, it was the one which I posted in my Discord server. But you know what that is? Ooh, it was spooky. Turns out I did look back through my previous episodes and I didn't actually mention the game before. And I said I was going to play it at some point. So I don't know. Spoilers for a week or so from now. I don't really know. I know, spring is I'm trying to think if spring is one of the more popular seasons or one of the least popular seasons. I'm trying to think what would the most popular season be? Do you think it's summer? It's probably summer. Because it's not going to be winter. Winter's probably going to be the least popular because people like the winter festivities and that sort of thing. But you know, I don't think many people like dealing with cold winter weather. Me, I do like cold weather compared to hot weather. So I think I do prefer winter over summer. Controversially. Excuse me. Joy-Con? Hello? Alright. That was strange. Spring, you know, but spring comes with seasonal allergies and that sort of thing. So I'm going to guess that fall is probably the fall. I'm American now. Autumn is probably the most popular season. That just seems most reasonable to me, doesn't it? What on earth is that clock? We're just going to ignore that. You know, autumn, it's mild, so it's not too hot, not too cold. It's a pleasant middle ground, I suppose, and doesn't come with pollen in the air, because seasonal allergies, you know, are surprisingly common. Hay fever and all that sort of thing. I used to get them a lot worse when I was younger. Hay fever, that is. Amelia, come on. Yeah, I used to get like I thought I was saying, hay fever. A lot stronger when I was younger. Nowadays it's fine. Like I'm not really all that affected by it, to be honest. It's more like because interestingly, it wasn't so much of a sneezing. I didn't sneeze all too much when I had hay fever. Actually, if anything, I sneeze more now because of hay fever rather than before. But it was the itchy eyes, you know, the irritated eyes. That was always the worst part for me. Did we customize that? We need to customize a watering can. That might break. If our shovel broke, our watering can will probably break. So yeah, I don't know. Some of my friends I used to take hay fever tablets or whatever because of, you know, hay fever. It's quite annoying. I have never taken any. I used to take eye drops from that because of my sort of dry, irritated eyes, which sounds like a line from a book, but it's not. Sorry, like a line from a poem or something. Used to have little eye drops for that. And to be honest, eye drops aren't all that bad. IMO. For some reason, it seems like a terrible thing to subject a child to. It's not all that bad. You just like hold your eye open, and then it's like a little bit of liquid, I suppose, drops into your eye. It's not even irritating. It's soothing, if anything. Perhaps maybe I didn't feel so much that way when I first started taking them. I don't remember. Anyway, I haven't taken them for years, so really, if anything, I've moved past it. Not due to like I've outgrown hay fever. I don't even know if that's a thing you can do. Can you just like outgrow hay fever? Maybe. Just like I stopped taking it. And just I don't know. My willpower got stronger. I was just like, oh, just stop being irritated by it now for some reason. And it's probably on a much more serious note. Oh, Amelia, you're down here now. Probably something along the lines of became. I was gonna say reactive. Reactive's not a word. Less. No, I guess it is a word. Less reactive to irritants such as pollen or allergies. My allergicness, I suppose, to pollen went down. We can now give you stuff, Flip. So Flip, we will find a fossil for you. Oh, we need to buy gift wrap. Should have honestly bought some. Oh, fossil right here. That's quite convenient, isn't it? What's it saying? Yeah, I don't know. Hay fever. It's a rather annoying thing, rather common thing, I suppose. Surprisingly common. It reminds me of allergies, like, this one random thing but my old biology teacher said. She was like, allergies weren't as common when I was your age. Bear in mind, she was like late 50s maybe. I don't know her actual age, I don't want to offend her, but also she's never going to hear about this, so what do you know? She's like, allergies weren't so common a thing back in my day. Which gives off like boomer energy, but I don't think she meant it so much in a way. It's more like someone having a peanut allergy or something like that was incredibly rare. But nowadays it's much more common. Now, there's two schools of thought, I suppose, when you go down with that. One is that the allergies actually were rare, and there's some, because of recent medicine or medical breakthroughs and advances, it has caused allergies to be much more prevalent, I suppose, in the general populace. Perhaps due to like strengthening immune systems in some aspects, but weakening them in others, or more like a Survivor style effect, Or they always give a thing and be like, oh, an inspector always looked at, survivorship bias. Inspector looking at like planes which survived coming back from World War One and where the bullet holes were, and they were like, okay, we need to reinforce the plane where they got shot with these bullet holes, because that will save more planes. And then some guy was like, wait a minute, don't we need to reinforce the areas where they weren't shot, well, where we don't see the bullet holes, because those are the areas where the planes which didn't return. Wait, hold on. Those were the areas where the planes were shot at, and the ones which didn't return were shot at, and thus were the ones which would cause the plane to fall or get destroyed. Does that make sense? I don't know. Go look up a Wikipedia article. It's much better explaining than I am. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, maybe some sort of weird survivorship bias. Is that play there causing resulting in a medical reason for why allergies are much more commonplace nowadays rather than previously? Or alternatively, I suppose you could be like, maybe it's better identification methods. I don't know why I said it so weirdly compared to before. Like nowadays, people are better at pinpointing exactly the cause and effect of certain things. So they're like, that's an allergy right there, rather than ghost spirits or something. Again, she wasn't that old. She's not like in the Victorian era or anything like that. So it's not like she was like, all her relatives were like, oh, when I eat a peanut, my throat closes up or something. Like, oh, that must be you being possessed by the devil or something. Well, at least I don't think she's that old. In which case she might be immortal or something. In which case, whoa, that's a weird revelation to have in the middle of an Animal Crossing episode. But let's side with what's that saying? Chekhov's gun or something? The simplest... No, that's not right. Markov's chain. No, not that. The simplest solution is often the correct solution, or whatever. Don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple, stupid. I don't even know where that saying's from, to be honest. But anyway. Apart from that, I don't actually think I have any allergies. Interestingly enough. I remember when I used to say I was allergic to lavender when I was younger. But that's probably because I wasn't actually totally aware what allergies were. I thought, in my mind, allergies were just like having a strong adverse reaction to something. And I was like, oh, lavender smells so strong, I hate it, and it makes my nose feel weird. But it's not like it touched my skin and it caused like a rash or any sort of what do we call, like anaphylactic reactions? Is that the right term? I don't know. Sorry. Not a doctor. Let's give this items flip and we'll harvest stuff, I guess. We could probably decorate, but I don't know, put down paths. Oh, we should probably finish putting this path down, making it a bit more rounded. Did I have lunch? I did have lunch. Thank you for asking, Flip. I hope you did as well. Yeah, what was I saying? I know what I was saying. Something about allergies. I don't know. So I suppose when people have allergies, hard for me to relate. Not in like a smug superior way. Oh no, we need to harvest wood. That was it. We have I checked my storage recently. We have like tons of rocks and clay and iron, but we don't have a lot of wood. So I guess we should start harvesting that now, and I'm doing the coconut trees just so we won't have to deal with wasps. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I never, to be fair, I've also never had an allergy test or anything of that sort. Because I remember a story of, in primary school, of one of my friends, she went to go have an allergy test, and it was just like, apparently they expose you to like tiny amounts of certain things. Like, they put like a tiny amount of water on her skin and they looked like for any reaction or whatever. And then they did the same for other things. I can't remember what else she got tested on, like peanuts and like cashews or whatever. Turns out she was like allergic to some nut. I can't remember what. It's been like however many years, 12 years. Forgive me for forgetting exactly the allergies of this one friend back in primary school. But yeah, I was like, oh, that's kind of curious. I don't actually know if that's true or not. If I just misremembered it with my like 5-year-old brain or whatever. I guess that's more than 12 years now. I think about it. It's like 18, but still. So I guess it's sort of a spark of curiosity. I wonder how they do test allergies or that sort of thing. Especially allergies which can end up being rather deadly, right? Is it something like in your genome, in your genetics, where you can see it and then they'll be like, oh, this is indicative of allergy to bee stings or that sort of thing. And to be fair, I also have never been stung by a bee, which is I don't know, miraculous in of itself. Yeah, because obviously if it's a rather extreme reaction, you can't just be like, oh, you know, eat this peanut, we'll see if you do anything. It's fine if you have a reaction, we got the medication to stop it, which is like, you know, fair, I suppose, if a doctor said that to me, but I'd also not particularly be rather reassured if that's what happened. I can't help, I think I would, wait, hold on, I can't speak. I can't think but help. No, I can't help but think that there would probably be a much safer way which wouldn't have to go around inducing potentially fatal, not reactions. Well, I guess reactions? Allergic reactions, that's the word. In people to test it. I believe hardwood is the one wood we don't need. I think it's regular wood and softwood we need, but apparently we just got a lot of hardwood. I remember reading a post ages ago on like the Animal Crossing subreddit being like, oh, they should have it so coconut trees give you softwood, regular oak trees give you regular wood, and then the pine trees give you hardwood. Which honestly makes a lot of sense. Or at least they shouldn't have like a high chance of doing that thing, because I don't think trees can give you 3 different types of wood. Although, yet again, this is of course an abstraction of reality, so it's not something we should read into all that much. We should have checked if Raymond was crafting or not, because we should see which one of our villagers is crafting a recipe. I don't think we've found our message in a bottle yet, have we? No, it doesn't look like it. Vivian just sleeping. Hello, Vivian. There's a naught who wah. Anyway, yeah, let's have a quick glance over here. Raymond is in his home. Immediately going on a picnic or something. What have I been today? Not really much. Woke up, play some games. Watch my friend Ali playing some League of Legends tournament thing. Unfortunately, spoilers, his team did not win. But he played valiantly, I thought. I think, I don't know. Perhaps my analysis of what's good playing and bad playing League of Legends is kind of outdated now, since I haven't really been following that all so much, but either way, it was an exciting watch. What did he give us? I didn't pay attention. Wooden bucket. We've definitely already got that recipe. And I'm doing some drawing for something. What could that be? It's there's a big drawing, I'm not gonna lie. Just for myself, don't you worry about it. Make it more mysterious than it needs to be. Do we need to harvest more rocks? I don't know. I suppose we can have a look to see what sort of supplies we got currently in our storage, and we can decide from there what other things we might need to farm. Otherwise we'll just go down laying down temporary dirt paths. Maybe if we got lots of time we can start thinking about making more pumpkin-esque things to simulate gravestones and that sort of thing. Well, not to simulate, to actually make gravestones, I suppose, for our island. Yeah, I don't know. Reminds me of like so always this talk about this girl on the news when I was younger, about she was like extraordinarily like allergic to water or whatever, which just must be, oh, we clearly don't need stone, we clearly don't need anything. With so many of everything. Look at all these eggs I've still got saved up for this upcoming bunny day. which I don't need. Do we think we got anything more interesting which we can decorate stuff with? Stuff that would fit an angelic or a demonic looking area. Quite different. Difficult thing to decorate for. What we got? I mean, I suppose we could put another gravestone down. Why not? Stone tablets. What else is indicative of death? Decay? Destruction? How many other synonyms can I think of? No more. That's it. I've run out. T-Rex? Seems like a bit much. Honestly, I don't think these really fit. It would be nice if we could put these door plates down. I guess we could put them on our villagers' doors now I think about it. Why not? Bunny Day wreath? I guess that could be a springtime one. I don't know if it's going to actually be put on doors or not, but I guess we'll find out. Okay. Well, we'll see if we can put these down. If we can't put these down, then, you know, so be it. Or just put down paths instead. What's the thing? Yeah, this poor girl who was, like, allergic to water. I remember that was some story. I'm not really sure how you exist like that. Not like in a... I don't mean it in a patronising way, but I kind of said it like that. It's not what I meant. Decorate door. Oh, we can't decorate other people's doors. Well. Alright then. You know, just for that mirror, gonna put this gravestone down. Where? Dunno. We should make more of these gravestones, I suppose, and more of these spooky items. I don't know, I feel like we need more things. We need more of the Celeste items, don't we? To go with that day and night theme as well. But I've just been a bit lazy at logging on at night time to try and find Celeste. And maybe we should actually think of an entranceway, but I don't know what to do for an entranceway. It's also very annoying how a town hall is slightly off centre from the airport. Not really much you can do about that. Unless Nintendo allows you to move your town plaza sooner or later. Honestly, that would be amazing, but I don't think they will. So for now, we'll just carry on putting down paths. I'm not sure. I mean, I say I'm not allergic to anything. It's probably just definitively false. And I don't know, sounds like a weird flex, but okay. But I mean, that's quite... Since I've never been tested for allergies to anything, perhaps I am allergic to something, just like it's incredibly specific, which I've never run into. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm allergic to... And I'm trying to think of some like weird specific medical chemical, but I can't actually think of anything, so it's kind of ruining the joke. Asbestos or something. Which, to be fair, on the list of things to be allergic to, honestly not that bad thing, because if you kind of inhale asbestos, you're kind of screwed in the first place, aren't you? I want to round off these corners, because I think I'm look a bit nicer rounded off, even though they're temporary, theoretically. I mean, I've been saying they're temporary for ages, but, you know, I haven't actually replaced them with anything. I did not mean to talk to you, Flip. But I want to chat. Building roads all over? You know me, that's what I'm doing right now. Flip, if you could just move slightly. Perfect. Yeah, but if I'm, like, I mean, asbestos-wise, I guess it'd be a good indicator. But you're like, oh, this is in a place with a presence of asbestos, which kind of, like, tears up your lungs and that sort of thing, right? I remember we learned about it in, like a fire safety day or something at school, or maybe it was like a chemistry at work day in school, I can't quite remember, where it just taught us things like that, and how we used to use, oh, I remember, I think it was chemistry at work, or chemical engineering or something at work, and they gave out pens to, like, students who, it was like a different workshop, and they gave out pens to, like, different students, so this should definitely be, like, a topic for another time, but, you know, I'm going to talk about it anyway, I'll just talk about it again. Anyway, long story short, they gave out pens for students who, answered well, I guess, I don't know. It was kind of random. It was more like kids who acted very nicely. Like, theoretically, it was for kids who were good or whatever and paid attention, but it just ended up being like a load of kids asking for just answering a question, being like, can I have a pen? And they were like, sure, whatever, because, you know, they don't really care about the pens. They kind of just want to teach kids, I'd imagine. But anyway, I remember this is the only pen I got because I didn't like to answer questions or whatever in school. regardless of if I knew the answer or not. We might need to chop down this tree. I don't know if we can actually fit a path around here. Because we've got an invisible transparent path here, which is theoretically where something might go. No, I didn't mean to do that. Why did I erase it again then? I don't know. I guess we can make another wiggly path over here. Oh, I keep forgetting to get the jingle sled. Oh no, we need to make the jingle sled. I don't think we actually have it right now, do we? Oh, we might not have enough baubles now I think about it. Well, time to wait till next Christmas, I guess. What was I saying? Yeah, they talked about... He asked a question about why was asbestos used... Like, used for... Like, no, hold on. But we used to use asbestos in, like, construction or something. Or there was also another way that they used to use them. And then he was like, hint, it's like very fire retardant or something. And I was like, do they used to use them for like fire blankets or something? And he was like, correct. And he gave me a pen. What's this got to do with allergies? Absolutely nothing. But I kept that pen for a long time. Mainly because I just put it in my pencil case and then, you know, never took it out. So kind of didn't really have much of a say in the matter, did it? This path looks strange. I'm just going to say it. We're all thinking it. This path looks weird. I think we should move this. Oh, we actually got a coconut on us, right? So let's just eat one and just move this pine tree backwards a bit. Just so we can get a bit more room around here. Where do we want to put this pine tree then? Perhaps here? Just a little bit more back. A little bit more back. Just a little bit further back so we can give it some breathing room. Something like this. It goes like this. And I guess we got a path that will turn up into here. Go across and then split up over here. I guess we should put this path down as well. I guess this should be a snowy or icy path or whatever. Amelia, you're just hopping about everywhere today, aren't you? And theoretically, when we actually go get another path, we can just lay a pattern on top of this. Oh, if anything though, because there's different sounds when you walk over paths, right? I guess we should probably do a stone path here to try and simulate a nice sound. It should just give us more paths, to be honest. Come on, Nintendo. Come on, Nintendo, please. So that's a parody of Blood Elf Druids by Laura Shigihara. Which I don't know why that's like one song which has been stayed in my head for many, many years. Anyway, should probably, you know, I tried to keep on one topic and stay with that topic for the entire thing, but I don't really know much about allergies in the first place, so it's a bit difficult for me to talk about. I used to have like an eye drops, I used to have a nasal spray. I actually forgot about the nasal spray until like just now. Nasal spray's terrible though, because you know how like smell and taste are kind of like linked together or whatnot. You know, you gotta like inhale it through your nose and you like kind of get a taste of it in your mouth, and you know chemicals tend to not taste very nice unless they're like esters or something. No, oh, it's fine. And these chemicals meant to help curve your hay fever is not so nice. Oh, this reminds me of another. Oh, I actually completely forgot about this till just now. We went on a trip to like Swanage or somewhere in year 5, and oh, I've got a Discord message. That's what my phone was saying. That's fine. I'll look at it later. And I remember we took like a break somewhere like on a hill. I can't quite remember. And I remember at one point I was, you know, we were like rolling down the hill because I guess that's what we do as kids. Why can't we put stuff on the ramp? Now we've got to do this and it looks weird. Ah, maybe we should just get rid of this entire row here. I don't want to do that, yeah. But then what are we going to do at this part? I guess we could put a furniture item down? Oh, whatever. I know, I'll think about it. Or we could put more flowers down this side. I thought I didn't want to put more flowers down this side. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? We can line it with something. I don't know what though. More snowy decorations, which makes sense around there, I guess. And maybe more flowers, I don't know. But for now, we'll just do this. Yeah, and I was rolling downhill, and then, like, at one point my eye just got super, super itchy. I don't know if it was because, like, the pollen started irritating my eye or something. Or maybe something got in my eye, but I ended up itching it, which is, by the way, a horrible idea. You shouldn't do that. I mean, it became so irritated, my eye swelled up. Like, a lot. There really isn't, like, much more to that story. That's just kind of it. Just randomly remembered that, and apparently I thought it was worth telling you. On that weird note, I suppose let's round this episode off here, and why don't we? So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Deodine. Likes, comments, subscriptions, shares, all greatly appreciated. Links down below. I hope we can see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.